Have you ever wondered why the Nile River, unlike most rivers, flows from south to north? This majestic waterway, the Nile River, has a geographical tale that's as fascinating as its historical significance. You see, the Nile isn't your ordinary river. It's the longest river in the world, stretching a whopping 4,132 miles. That's longer than the entire width of the United States. The Nile River winds its way through 11 countries in northeastern Africa, starting from the highlands of Burundi and Rwanda and culminating its journey in Egypt, where it spills into the Mediterranean Sea. But here's the intriguing part. While most rivers flow from a higher altitude to a lower one, the Nile defies this norm, flowing from south to north. This unusual direction is due to the tilt of the Earth's axis and the river's source being high up in the mountains. Fascinating, isn't it? So, the Nile's unique flow is due to the tilt of the Earth's axis and the river's source being high up in the mountains. Can you imagine how the Nile River has been a lifeline for civilizations for thousands of years? Picture this. The Nile, the longest river in the world, coursing through 11 countries, has been the backbone of life and progress for millennia. Think about the ancient Egyptians, whose very civilization sprouted along the banks of this mighty river. The Nile's annual flooding was no less than a miracle, turning the surrounding desert into fertile land, perfect for farming. This predictable flooding allowed the Egyptians to grow crops such as wheat and flax, the staples of their diet and economy. But the Nile's gifts don't stop at agriculture. The river also served as a bustling highway, enabling trade and transportation across vast distances. Goods, ideas, and cultures flowed along the Nile, just like its never-ending currents. So, the Nile River isn't just a geographical marvel, it's a cradle of life and civilization. Now, what if we tell you that the Nile still plays an influential role in the modern world? Imagine the lifeline of 11 countries, providing water for drinking and irrigation. Yes, the Nile is that lifeline, an essential resource to millions in arid regions. But it's not just about quenching thirst or growing crops. The Nile has a bigger role to play. It's the powerhouse behind the largest hydroelectric project in Africa, the Aswan High Dam in Egypt, generating electricity for millions. And let's not forget about the fishing industries that thrive along its banks. It's a source of livelihood for countless families. Then there's the tourism industry, supported by the Nile's rich history and breathtaking landscapes. From ancient tombs to modern cities, the Nile's charm draws visitors from around the world, boosting local economies. The river continues to shape the culture and economy of the countries it flows through, a testament to its enduring influence. Indeed, the Nile River continues to shape the lives of millions, just as it has for thousands of years. Isn't it fascinating how a single river can hold such significance throughout history and into the modern day? The Nile, a majestic river, crisscrosses through 11 countries, serving as a lifeline and a source of livelihood for millions. From its origins in the highlands of East Africa to its grand exit into the Mediterranean Sea, the Nile has been a silent witness to the rise and fall of civilizations, to the ebb and flow of life itself. Its epic length of over 4,000 miles makes it the longest river in the world, a testament to its enduring legacy. In the present day, it continues to sustain life, shaping the landscapes, economies, and cultures of the regions it flows through. The Nile, in its timeless journey, embodies the very essence of life, constant yet ever-changing. If you enjoyed this journey along the Nile and want to discover more wonders of our world, please subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Remember, there's always something new to learn.